Rent-regulated tenants in the city continue to nervously await a decision from Albany on rent laws. Some rent-stabilized tenants have been feeling the pressure on one Manhattan block. They say that it's another case of landlord harassment to get them out and higher-paying tenants in. CBS 2's Sonia and Rincon reports.
Gates block the stoops now on most of the buildings on this block of West 109th Street. They went up a few years ago after the current landlord, Orbach Group, took over and more Columbia University students moved in. Thomas McCarthy has lived here more than 50 years.
You know, we always had the stoops where we would sit down, you know, have a couple of minutes to talk, to say how you doing, how was your day, you know, this and that. And now that these fences are here, it's a little hard.
The landlord says they were put here for safety to prevent loitering. Martha Reyes says it's done that in a good way.
We don't find it negative if we're the ones that have to go up with bags and you have to get a lot of people off the steps.
While the tenants here have mixed feelings about the gates, many would agree the landlord has done other things to make life more difficult, especially for the residents who've been here a long time and pay lower rent. And the state attorney general's office has heard all about it. Attorney General Eric Schneiderman's office says it's warned Orbach about harassing tenants. Justin Bates has lived here 14 years.
They keep claiming people don't live here, people who've been here 60 years. People were born in these apartments, and they've brought suits against them claiming they don't live here.
Many have gotten help from the Goddard Riverside Community Center and organizer Larry Wood.
Putting those gates on the stoop I find it offensive.
But he says it's just the tip of the iceberg.
The lawsuits, the litigation, the threatening notes, having investigators out there, having cameras and smoke detectors monitoring people's apartments to see if when they're coming and going, that's far more intrusive and far more threatening to tenants.
He's helped bring these claims to the Attorney General's office, which says, as our letter to Orbach tenants in the Columbia area makes clear, we are actively investigating this matter. A spokesman says the Attorney General will take action against any landlord who uses illegal tactics to force rent-regulated tenants out of their homes. On West 109th Street, Sonia Rincon, CBS 2 News.
We have reached out several times to the Orbach Group and its attorney. So far, we have had no response.